Highland takes a timeout to talk about it.
No one has left the stadium at this point.
Even though it was raining.
Todd Iverson keeping, got tripped up there by number 57.
67. It's hard to read those black jerseys. Mark Rembacks, 200-pound defensive end.
Fourth down for the Rams, a punting situation. Fumble on the play, but it was fumbled out of bounds. Youngblood fumbles on a good hit. Fumbled out of bounds. So Bonneville takes over 1st and 10 on a Lamley punt at about the 28-yard line of the Bonneville Lakers.
35-yard punt. The rule is the last team having possession when the ball's fumbled out of bounds retains it. I wasn't able to, I think it came as a surprise. He might have been able to haul it in. It got batted and bounced out of bounds.
The Highland defense again has stopped the Bonneville Lakers. So we need a score back.
Story of the Highland defense at the end of the game, the last 4 or 5 games.
For number 8, Brett Porter.
First down pass attempt from Jim Wolverton falls incomplete and brings up a 2nd and 10.
Both Wolverton and Youngblood, stars that Bonneville team, are both juniors. This could be a team of considerable talent for another year.
Completed pass from Wolverton to one of his favorite receivers, Jim Youngblood. Kendall Youngblood.
Driven out by Tom Isaacson and Paul Brenton. The quarterback got hammered in that particular play.
I'm glad Jim Youngblood is not in the field, Don.
So is the Los Angeles Rams.
It was almost exciting to watch it the second time as the first.
This was a play where they had stopped the clock because the quarterback was injured and he must leave the field for one play or be charged with a timeout. Scott Key comes in to take over the quarterback from task for one play. He is a sophomore. I think everybody in the stands could have predicted that play.
Right.
And off to Youngblood.
Youngblood gets it to the 49-yard line of the Lakers.
Jim Wolverton comes back in, take over the quarterbacking duties for the Lakers.
49 on the play.
Good pass protection.
A lot of receivers down there. I mean, interceptors down there for the Rams. He really threw it into a crowd.
It was intercepted by Matt Parkin, number 9. I think he's excited.
Parkin's done that a few times this year at key times, and that's where you want a good defensive back, and Parkin is one.
Anderson fumbles the snap, but manages to recover it.
That could have been disastrous right there.
Game seems to ride in almost every play. Comes up once more, center Steve Sweatfield. Pitches.
Brandon Ani.
33.
Ani picks up, it looks about 5.
Bonneville really make an attempt to get the ball. And every series is a struggle of who's going to retain possession.
Gerald Harris makes the stop on Ani, number 76. Derek Hale in motion, and I really think that
he intended a pass, but never had enough time.
It looked like he was going to try to use that pass to Derek Hale again.
Chris Turpin was able to make the stop. So it's 4th down, and Wayne Lamley comes in and once more to punt. About 4th down, about 12 to go. Lamley's last punt for 35 yards was fumbled, but it was fumbled out of bounds by Youngblood on the return.
Fair catch called for. Youngblood. Fair catch is on his own 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Lakers with the game winding down. State championship 4A high school game from Rice Stadium played on Friday, November 21st. 3:39 remain in the 4th quarter.
An exciting finish to come with Highland leading in this 4A championship test, 25-20.
Pass complete. Didn't pick up many yards on that, but one of his good receivers, number 83, is Jason Cooper, catching.
That was Blair Jenkins, number 2, on the stop. In fact, it's probably to Highland's advantage. It keeps the clock going, whereas an incompletion would have stopped it. So with a very minimal gain, they use up another 30 or 40 seconds on the game clock. Overton comes out. Fans are all standing, folks, at this point. Backfield in motion.
Looked like a little backfield in motion, but it wasn't called. And
ball's overthrown.
For Youngblood, number 32.
Long pass attempted for Youngblood.
Defending on the play, number 3,
Tom Isaacson was there defending.
Relatively penalty-free ball game.
Not many, were there?
Only 39 yards total. I don't know still how the penalties ended up 9 yards.
Bonneville had 3 for 9 yards, and Highland had 4 for 30 yards throughout the contest. There's no major penalties of any kind.
Wolverton pass intercepted by Brinton.
Paul Brinton, 57 linebacker. Those penalty statistics couldn't be right because Bonneville had a 15-yard penalty on that offensive pass interference.
Yeah, that 9 yards, as soon as I saw that, I figured it was wrong, but we're just looking at sheets.
Another key turnover.
And of course, the defense leaves the field thinking with a few seconds left, I'll never come back. They've got a surprise.
On the 40-yard.
So the Rams take over on the Bonneville 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Iverson keeps the ball, picks up 8 yards.
On the left hand. Tackle made by number 70, Chris Turpin.
Turpin makes the stop again. It's 2nd and 3.
Two big pass interceptions, the one by Parkin and one by Brinton, both in this quarter that stopped Bonneville drives and attempts to get back into contact.
Iverson again keeping the ball.
Tackle was made by number 70.
They've got number 32 in there also,
The 30-yard line.
making a lot of hits. Kendall Youngblood
Third down, and the
comes up from the safety position.
Tackles made by Tony Foreman. That was a big first down. Keeps that clock going as the game winds to its exciting conclusion. Exciting from the Highland point of view, that is.
Iverson straight ahead on quarterback sneak. Tackle was made
First
by
down,
number 70,
Highland.
Chris Turpin.
I thought they had first down the last one.
First down on the 27.
Weichsford, ball carrier, staying in bounds.
And off number 40.
Kendall Youngblood there to make the stop.
Tackle was made by Kendall Youngblood.
You could have a Bonneville timeout.
Highland Bonneville.
38 seconds remain.
Trophies.
You can see on the scoreboard, Highland has the ball. Second and 4 on their own on the Bonneville 21. Apparently nothing to do but retain the ball for play and a half. 2 plays.
And out the clock. Iverson keeps the ball.
Iverson keeps
Goes
the ball,
down.
and
The ball is fumbled.
Lakers recover the fumble on the 11-yard line. There is a chance left. The enthusiasm of the kids are amazing. Well, their passing attack, anything's possible. 30 seconds to go.
Fumbled by Highland, recovered by Bonneville.
Clock is wound by the officials. Under 30 seconds as Bonneville takes over on their own 16-yard line in an attempt to score to get back in the ball game or to win the ball game. Everton's back to throw. Throws it long one. It's out of bounds.
Long one intended for Youngblood, who twice before has caught receptions on that same pattern.
For Youngblood, number 32.
Scott Levy defending. Youngblood pushed down. I assume the officials ruled the pass was not catchable. Seconds to wind down as Highland tries to hang on to the state championship trophy. Overton back one more time. Once more it's out of bounds. Intended for Youngblood, who draws 3 Highland defenders.
There's no timeouts left for the Lakers.
This is the 4th time that Highland has been in the state finals, and they've yet to lose a championship contest, having won, as I said at the start, in 1959, 1961, and 1963. This will be their 4th state title since the school was opened in 1956. And if they get the finals, they're 4 for 4.
I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever see the day when I was still at Highland High School. We won another state championship in football. It's been 23 years. And with 5 seconds to go, I think I'm in good shape.
Final play of the game. And the celebrations begin. This Highland team was undefeated as sophomores, winning the sophomore title. They got to the inter-region playoffs last year when most of them were juniors, losing to a Final Olympus team. And this year, they were able to defeat Mountain View in the inter-region playoffs. And they beat Granger in a game where Granger was favored, defeated #1 ranked Brighton in a game in which Brighton was favored, and then were able to win this championship contest against a favored Bonneville Laker team. So they really were sort of a dark horse or Cinderella team, although they come from a region that had some talented teams and considerable depth. Claim the championship trophy.
I don't think there was much school in the state of Utah. I saw letter jackets from all over the state. 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A jackets all over the place.
For you Highland supporters, both of the players and alumni, there will be a championship assembly at Highland High School's auditorium Tuesday morning at 8:30, to which everyone is invited to honor the football team and make the formal presentation of the championship trophy. That trophy will be presented by Mr. Ray Oliverson, the principal of Murray High School and the president of the Utah High School Activities Association.
I have room and a little time for stats, Don. Total yardage, 311 for Bonneville and 354 for the Rams. The passing yardage for Bonneville was 223 with 23 for Highland. And of course, the final score is Bonneville 20, Highland 25. Tom Kingsford holding up the state championship trophy, the head coach at Highland High School.
This is his first year as a head coach. It's hard to repeat. Encore could be tough.
This broadcast came to you from Highland HTVS. That's a Highland TV station here at Highland High School. Filmed by them, edited by them, all students, and presented on Channel 12. This has been Hal Hardcastle and Don Barlow showing you the championship game played on Friday, November 21st between the Bonneville Lakers and the Highland Rams.
The final score is Highland wins and claims the 4A championship for 1986. Highland 25, Bonneville Lakers 20. Congratulations to the Highland football team, who complete a very successful season, having only lost one game and having won, what, 12?
I think
12-1 for the season. Quite a record. I think the fact there were no undefeated teams left in 4A, Highland eliminating the last two undefeated teams, both Brighton in the semifinals and Bonneville in the championship finale.
I said a number of times it seems almost impossible to have a team come through without a more balanced passing attack. The running game of Highland is phenomenal. The determination of the kids was incredible. Of course, you can't knock the passing game. It was 100% 2 for 2 today for 23 yards. That's got to be some kind of a record in state final football game, I think.
But I think you can credit the innovations of the Highland offense, coordinated by Coach Jay Shockey, and the defense certainly has been outstanding all year, coordinated by Roger Burt and Steve Miner. I'm sure Coach Kingsford would give those gentlemen credit for much of the success of the team. But it's been a special group all year, and there were times when it looked like they might lose, but they were always able to come back and win and hang on defensively to defeat every opponent save one, and that game didn't count in the final standings.
Highland was a great football machine, and emotionally it was finally tuned by their coaches and people in the community who helped at their team meetings. The human machine, when finely tuned, can do incredible things, and I feel the Highland underdog team did a good job this year.
Yeah, the size didn't matter, apparently. The size of the heart is what matters. Teams started at the beginning of the season. As the season comes to a close, there's one team